Hi guys, this is Lucky with Lucky Sevens Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Long time no see. I haven't been live in a while, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm here. All right. This is your current situation for all zodiac signs. All right. All zodiac signs, starting with Aries all the way through Pisces, reading your current situation for the month of July 2025. All right. Remember, these are general messages. Not every message will resonate with you. Take only what resonates for you and your specific situation. Leave the rest for someone else. All right. Let me know how they may be playing out for you. If you want something personal just for you, visit the website lucky7tarot.com. If you want access to the karma cards, visit the website luckystarskarmacards.com. And if you want individual zodiac sign access to the exclusive videos or extended content, please join us on Patreon for that. All right. And you can join us on Patreon as a free member to see when I post free stuff on there. You don't have to pay for those things. There is obviously extra content that is for purchase if you're interested. All right. But let's jump into this, guys. Please hit the like button if you're joining us. All right. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Let me know if you like this kind of content. Hit that notification bell so you're notified when I go live and when I post new videos. Hey, Tejana from Croatia. Wow. Care Bear, how are you? All right. Let's jump into it. We're going to start off with Aries. I will put the zodiac sign that I'm currently on the banner down below. All right. Let's get into it. Aries. What's going on with my Aries subscribers? Aries, I just did your monthly reading. Y'all got a lot going on. You had good money coming in. All right, let's see. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please remember the roles can be reversed. Not every message is your message. Only take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. NZ Aries from New Zealand. Hello, welcome. Hey, chapter 3. All right, guys. What's the current situation for Aries? And please remember, watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for a more complete message. Or get a personal reading, because the roles could be reversed. So don't slam me in the comments. And I might be explaining something for you and I'm seeing it in a romantic context, and maybe in your life it's playing out in something, in a friendship or a family relationship or something, in a work situation. So use your discernment. All right. Let's go. Aries. What's going on for my Aries? Their current situation, please. The Moon. Aries, somebody is hiding something from you. They're hiding something that's causing them some sort of indecisiveness or indecision, or this is you hiding some sort of indecision from them. This could have to do with something that feels like a betrayal, even for some of you. Let's see. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, let me just say this, because I feel like I'm already going to be talking to two different sets of Aries. Some of y'all are finding love, finding a new, now this could be, I will say this, it could be like a new family member, whatever. But for many of you, this is like a new love opportunity where there's kind of stability there. It could be like a new relationship for some of y'all. I still think that there's something about, I don't know, maybe you're kind of held back from it, or you're not fully, either you or this person might be kind of holding back if it's romantic. I don't know. We'll see. And you have the Star. So the Moon and the Star. Some of you have something new you're working on. This could be new job. Some of you, this is healing. All right. I think you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders as well, Aries. Din Diaries is from Jakarta. Where is Jakarta at? I don't even know what country that's in. Never heard of it. It sounds far away though. Okay. You know, make me pull out a map. You have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Why do I think some of y'all have a relationship going on here? Okay. I am going to clarify these to get more details to this situation, but Aries, it does look like some of you, there's something that's keeping you feeling stuck, like some decision. Now, this could be a financial decision, a financial situation for some of you. Some of you, this is like a choice that's kind of up in the air, and maybe you're overthinking it. Is it deciding whether or not you want to invest in something to see if it's going to grow? Like, is it going to go anywhere? Because that's kind of what it feels like. Now, some of you, you could be pregnant or having a baby, Aries. I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe that's the choice that you have to make. Like, do you want to have a baby or no? You know? Um, Now, I will say there is for some of you something going on that's ending for you. And maybe it's a tough ending. It's something where someone feels like they're either having to hide their loneliness, their depression, their feeling of being left out in the cold, or there is maybe a secret that makes you feel this way for some of you. Why the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Eight of Swords? Those of you that have an opportunity to be in a relationship with someone, I think you're holding yourself back out of fear. There's some fear there of like, well, what if I put my all into it and it falls apart or it doesn't get off the ground? And so there may be this like back and forth type of decision as to whether or not that's something you really want to do. Like, should I fully give to this situation? Or should I not? You know, why the Star? The Ten of Swords. Ugh. Okay, so well, I guess in this situation, I could see now for some of you, this could be that there is some truth being revealed to you that could be very painful and difficult to deal with. For others, this is an energy of healing from some betrayal or some type of pain. This is where maybe you've already dealt with some type of pain and you're in the process of moving on, starting fresh, letting that go, but still kind of having a guard up, still kind of protecting your energy, that sort of thing. I do want to see, let me get one more for that. Queen of Cups. I think you've got so much love to give. So much love to give. And you have a new opportunity here to give it, if I'm being honest. I think there's a new opportunity coming in for you to give it. Are you healed enough to be able to be vulnerable to that? Why the Knight of Wands? Four of Pentacles. There's definitely something, Aries, you're holding back. And it definitely has to do with some type of choice here. Why the Devil? The Nine of Cups. Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords. Okay. Can I tell you, for some of you, and this is not fear mongering if you don't already know about this, I think this is a situation where some of you It's like you want something you can't have, or there's somebody here that's like, I don't want to say doing shady shit behind the scenes, but it kind of feels that way. It could just be for some of you that's like, there's somebody here that wants power, that wants to control. But for most of you, this could be that there is someone here that wants their cake and wants to eat it too. Okay. Now, whether that's you or there's somebody you're dealing with, I don't know. Let me see. Let me get one more. Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're dealing, if this is not you, it feels like you're dealing with someone that is that may be like a little unstable, kind of back and forth. They want what they want, and what they want may be like up in the air. Like they want both sides. They want their cake, they want to eat it too. I don't know how else to express that. There's somebody here that wants two things, two separate situations, and it feels very sexually motivated. So for some of you, maybe there's a sexual situation where somebody's trying to like hide something, could be being very toxic behind the scenes. Obviously, it's not for everybody. I'm not fear mongering. So if you know that nobody's cheating or whatever, that may not be a part of your story. But I am going to say, I think for some of you, you could also be in a situation where someone really has been put in a place where they have to make a choice because they've been unhappy and not getting what they wanted for so long. And whether this is you or your person, and now that decision is being made to go towards what makes them more happy. And it may be that they're not ready to be committed to you, or maybe you're the one doing this with them. Let me see what this Empress is about. Some of y'all could be like single parents or becoming single parents. Some of you, there is communication with someone about the potential growth in that, situation. Like, do I want to end being single and focus on something specific? And how much potential does this situation have to grow and actually go somewhere? Is kind of what I'm seeing here. I feel like you got like a lot of love to give, but there's also a part of you that has a wall up when it comes to this, like almost like a not knowing what to do. Like a very undecided type of energy. What else does Aries need to know? Focus on yourself. It's telling you it's time to heal, especially from something where someone was wearing like a false mask. Some of y'all are listening to your ego, okay? Or there's somebody doing this with you. I think again, look at that, the snake. I think there is some form of competition that you're in, whether you know that or not, or somebody is like looking over their shoulder. I think there's a secret fear of abandonment here. I feel like a lot of y'all are in a place of kind of deciding to let go of something. Having to make that choice. All right. Hopefully that's helpful. Let's get into Taurus. Taurus. Hey, Tam. She said, hi, Taurus here. Really need to know about the guy. Just asked me to marry him, but am I making the right choice? I don't know. That sounds like you need a personal reading, love. Big T. Hey, Lucky, you're an amazing reader. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Big T. Taurus, current situation for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the current situation for my Taurus subscribers? What does Taurus need to know about their current situation? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Taurus, let's see. What's going on with Taurus? The Six of Cups. There's some sort of ending coming, Taurus. It could be an ending to what you've just been doing in the past, or an ending having to do with a past person. We'll see in a second. You do have the King of Pentacles in reverse, which we do not like, right? This Taurus, this could indicate that maybe there's some financial trouble. Some of you are needing to walk away from someone who is not living up to their potential. Okay, they're not who you think they are. They're not stable like you think they are. They're not, whether it's financial stability, which I don't think they're financially stable, but maybe they are, but I don't think that with the King of Pentacles reversed. Or this person is just like not, I feel like it's like someone wearing a false mask. Who you think they are and who they actually are is two different people. Let me see. You do have the Four of Wands here with the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like a commitment that is heartbreaking or disappointing in some kind of way. I don't like it. Some of y'all could be like in relationships where either there's a third party involved, and I don't want to say that too soon, or there's like a big disappointment here. Let me see. Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's a choice you have to make, Taurus, and there's something holding you back. And I feel like what's holding you back is there's a red flag, and it's telling you something here is not stable, that there is something wrong. And I don't know if you're choosing to ignore it or what, but let's see. Five of Swords. Yeah, there's something here that's undecided that you're in and out about, or you're dealing with somebody that is like wishy-washy, that's two different people, in all honesty. Let's clarify. Oh. And you have the Fool. So there is something here with the Temperance that's talking about taking it slow towards some sort of new beginning. All right. Needing to take it slow. Let's clarify. 5, 6 of Cups. The Sun. I feel like there is someone that you are really attracted to. Maybe you have a little history with one another. I feel like you're happy with this person, but there is something telling you to take it slow. They could have fire in their chart. Doesn't have to be. Some of you could be trying to like mend fences with this person because you have history together. And you have the Two of Swords clarifying this King of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, this person, they may even use sex as a form of manipulation when it comes to you. But here's the thing. King of Pentacles reversed, the Two of Swords. This is somebody that intentionally does not want you to see them clearly. All right. Look at her. She's blindfolded. I feel like you have rose-colored glasses on for some of you when it comes to this individual. Like there's something about them you don't see, and it may be because you're sexually attracted to them. But look at that. Right behind that sexual attraction, you don't have a solid foundation. So why the Four of Wands for Taurus? The Page of Pentacles. So there could be communication in regards to having a long-term relationship with this person, taking something to the next level. Give me one more for that, because Queen of Swords reversed though, and Judgment, and the Seven of Cups. I will be honest, especially because the Seven of Cups is out. Listen, everything that glitters is not gold. All right. It is pushing you to make a final decision in regards to this relationship or commitment or whatever. But I think this results in you feeling a little bitter. This could create some bitterness within you. All right. This relationship. I think there's conversation about having something stable here, but I would be very careful. And then you have the King of Swords with the Two of Wands. Again, talking about thinking before you act, right? Taking it slow. Be honest with yourself. Don't feed yourself, don't look at and try to give try to make concessions or excuses for someone's shitty behavior. It's telling you to take it slow because there's something you can't see. Why the Five of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck, underlying energy, the Three of Swords. Listen, I feel like you care about this person. For those of you this is resonating with, like, they like you, you like them, but there is some inconsistency here and you can feel it. And then I parted the deck and you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Like, this is not building on a solid foundation. Tell me more about that. The Page of Wands and Justice. It's telling you to like protect your energy. I feel like this is somebody that's like telling you who they are, showing you who they really are, and you can see it in subtle signs, but you may choose to ignore it. Like, I don't know. I hope you don't, but why the Fool? Judgment. And the Knight of Swords. Some of y'all are just moving way too quickly. You're moving way too quickly. You may be making a decision to go towards something new, to engulf yourself in like a new step into a relationship. And if it is a new step into a relationship, listen to me when I say I don't think that it works out. I don't think this is your forever after. I'm not going to lie to you. Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. I think you're going to end up lonely and broke fucking around with this person. Excuse my language. Just telling you my truth. I think you're going to end up having to rebuild your life if you try to force this situation to be something that it's not. Okay. I think some of you need to make a choice to like more so focus on yourself and be alone, even if that hurts. I think you need to take your power back because I don't think that you're dealing with someone that is on your level. Give me one more for that. Ten of Cups and the Star. I think you heal through family. Some of you, this is help from family, things like that. Let's see what else is going on with Taurus here. The Coffin, very first card out. There is an ending and a new beginning here. Some of y'all need to liberate yourself from this person. I think you have a lot of sexual chemistry with them, and I feel like that they use that as a hold on you. You're going to be on to some kind of next phase, next cycle. But you got to get over some sort of codependency. Somebody is trying to control the situation or like possess you in some way, trying to create a restraint and maybe using that relationship. You have the engagement card, using a relationship to do that, to manipulate. And I feel like you would be happier single or moving on from this situation. And this may be something that initiates you having to reflect on old wounds and deal with maybe a little bit of heartbreak. And this may bring up fear of abandonment, things like that. But I feel like if not, you're going to be looking over your shoulder consistently when it comes to this person. If this is resonating, any part of this is resonating for you, Taurus, I'm going to tell you now, this is not your person. Do not force this relationship. You will end up, and I will leave this up so we can come back and revisit it in a couple months when this situation plays out for some of y'all. But I promise you, do not force this. If the universe is trying to pull this person out of your life and showing you red flag after red flag and you're choosing to ignore it, this is going to hurt you a lot longer, a lot harder in the long run. You have an out now. Let it go. All right. It's giving you the red flags early on or in this particular situation to tell you how this needs to be handled. And of course, I am just one person. I can't tell you what to do. This is your life. You have to deal with it. But it is definitely giving me the vibe like it would be easier to let go than to hold on and have to let go later. All right. I'm just going to say that. All right, Gemini. Mix is from Chicago. You're Sagittarius. Awesome. Killer Tomato said he's a predator. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, Danielle. Killer Tomato said, I do have an out and I plan on taking it. That's awesome. Just in the sense of like saving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because this person does not look like, it wasn't giving me like, oh, they're such a great person. At least not in this read. All right. It was giving me very much run far and fast. Get the hell out of there while you can. All right, Gemini. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. Thank you for spending this time with me. I appreciate you. Hey, RT. All right, Gemini, what's going on with y'all? If you guys are interested in the individual sign reads, they are available through Patreon. And I will link it in the description box. Hey, Jean, how are you? All right. Gemini, what's going on with Gemini's current situation? 7 of Pentacles. Some of you Geminis are putting forth effort into a relationship, into a commitment of some kind. It doesn't have to be a relationship per se, like romantic. It could be family relationships. It could be friendships. There's some kind of relationship or commitment here that you are actively putting in effort on. And you have the 2 of Swords and the Moon. There is something hidden here, some kind of decision, somebody making a choice, but they're hiding something. Now, I don't know if this is you or somebody close to you, but we'll try to see. You have the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you could be working on something, feeling good about the things that you're working on right now, or the effort that's being produced from your hard work, your effort. You have the Page of Swords. Can I, no, mixes. I haven't done Sagittarius. We're going in zodiac order from Aries through Pisces. Sagittarius is like the 9th sign. Gemini, I think there may be somebody that is either feeling bitter with you or you're feeling a little bitter. Like this could be where you're a little more on edge. You ain't got no hair on your tongue right now. You're being very blunt and honest. or you're dealing with somebody that feels a little bitter towards you, maybe because they know some sort of truth, or it may have to do with a child. You have the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So there is this feeling of like not getting what you want, not feeling like there's some sort of stability in your life. But I'm getting like there is an opportunity. You're investing in something that has a lot of growth potential, something new, it looks like. Let's see. And now that Knight of Pentacles wanted to come out and you have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So you're going in a new direction. There's something falling apart in your life or changing, right? That's no longer meant to come with you. You're no longer putting forth effort into that. You're no longer giving any time or energy to that, but you're focused on the new, starting fresh. But I do think that there is some sort of worry or concern about the new, you know, the path less traveled. Clarify. The Knight of Swords. Um, some of y'all are trying to avoid either some sort of disappointment or hurt or hurting someone else. I feel like there's a sudden change in direction as far as what you're giving or putting your effort and energy into. And it feels like you're focused on the new and not the old, like you're leaving something behind. Five of Wands in reverse. Judgment. Yeah, you guys are making a choice here. It looks like you're making some type of decision to move on from something and go towards something that has more success in it. For some of y'all, there could even be a choice between um, there may be something where you could be making up with somebody. I don't know if this is a lover, a family member, or a friend. Things seem to be coming together, but maybe you still have a protective energy up. You either still have a protective energy up or there's some sort of hidden element to you trying to bring things together because maybe you don't want the drama or something. There's like some type of drama you're trying to avoid. Whatever you guys are about to embark on feels like it brings a lot of energy. Whatever you've been working on feels like it brings a lot of good energy, a lot of happiness in, a lot of growth potential. Some of you, this is like helping you also to get out of a financial bind. This is like some of you are going to be really happy with your job or how much money you're making. Um, what's that about? I do think that there is some sort of worry about going down this new path as if like almost like wondering, well, what if it doesn't work out or what if I'm making the wrong choice? But I think it ends up being more stable for you. And then you have this Nine of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which also just kind of, and Six of Swords. It's like you were unhappy with something. You were not getting your needs met. And that may have caused or created some level of instability in your life because your needs weren't being met. You weren't feeling satisfied. And I think now you're moving on from that situation. I think you're taking your power back, taking your control back. Why the Knight of Pentacles? You have the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the King of Wands in the upright with the Two of Wands. Give me one more for that before I say anything. Judgment. This is somebody I'm telling you, this is all about making a decision, making a choice to leave something out in the cold, making a choice, whether it's someone or something, saying, you know what, I'm over that, I'm done with it, and putting some kind of distance there. I do see some travel this month for some of you, whether this is somebody traveling to see you or you traveling to see them. I don't know. Maybe it's just planning for travel, but I think you are only wanting to invest in things that hold value. And so you're bringing something to an end. And this ending also benefits you, one, financially, but two, I think it brings a lot more happiness into your life. So some of y'all are working on a move. I will say that a move or a change within your household, whether this is like remodeling, redecorating, like your environment is changing, Gemini. Some of you are doing some reflection over old wounds. And again, look at this. This is changes. All right. You're letting go. I think a lot of you are needing to let go of something in order to have some sort of transformation and new beginning. I think you feel a little liberated, but also a little fearful of it. And what you may not realize is that this may have been like a karmic connection, karmic situation. But I think those of you that this is romantic, I think you guys are going to be a lot more happier. Not to say you won't have bad days and you won't be missing someone or, you know, think about it or whatever. But I think this brings in more happiness and stability in your life. I'm definitely seeing something be more permanent come in. So I don't know. I don't think that I would be afraid of this. All right. Hopefully that's helpful for y'all. It's already starting from sitting here. Okay. Cancer. Michelle said, I miss your reading. I just posted one last week, girl. You just ain't seen it. I just ain't been on live, but I've been on here. You know, YouTube don't deal with me, so you got to make sure if you want my readings, you got to search for my page and come to the channel. All right. Cancer, your birthday reading, I will have it done this week. Okay. Remember, birthday readings aren't just for that month. Birthday readings are for the entire year. Sometimes they resonate only for the month. Sometimes they, you know, there are things that could play out throughout the entire year from one birthday to the next. So, all right. I might be able to get it done tomorrow, if I'm being honest. Cancer. Messages for the sign of Cancer. What is Cancer's current situation? Hey, ML. All right, Cancer, remember the roles can be reversed. Not every message is your message. Take only what resonates. Or get it personal. Your first message out is the Six of Wands. Excuse me, Six of Wands. Okay. I feel like you're taking on some responsibility for something. Some of you, if you're in a relationship, your relationship could be getting more attention. Or if it's not a relationship, I just feel like this is you taking on more responsibility, getting more in tune. Saeed, honey, you in the wrong room. This is not a religious channel. Thank you. You in the wrong room. All right. There could also be Cancer communication with someone where like things start to come together, or you make up with somebody, like make amends or make up with them. I do see you going through an ending here. You have the Death card with the Five of Swords. Maybe there's some level of uncertainty about this ending. This ending some type of new chapter. Now you have the Seven of Swords. I don't like it with the Five of Cups. Sheesh. This is like, there may be someone that you regret. You have like regret that you know you can't trust this person, or someone is regretting their own untrustworthy behavior. You have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Some of you are actively pursuing, like having fun, enjoying the moment. And then you have, I don't like it, the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. That's too many threes for my liking. I will say it could be a situation where either you are going from a place of being hurt and betrayed to a space of celebrating, like overcoming that, or there may be someone where there was hurt in the relationship in the past and you're able to recover and overcome that hurt, like come back together, that sort of thing. I'm going to see in a second. Let's see if we can clarify for Cancer. I feel like you guys are moving on from a place of being lonely and sad or distanced in some way. Some of y'all have done some sort of shadow work on yourself, and I think you're figuring out how to move on. I definitely see where there was something I think that you were putting effort and energy into, whether this was like a person or what. And I feel like somebody fell back or is falling back. Like some of you, this is where someone is communicating, but their actions are not in alignment with that communication. So they're telling you one thing, but they're not doing something about it. All right. There could be something revealed to you in regards to an ending where someone speaks their truth. Tell me more. Some of you, maybe this is you. That's like, there's something you know you want to end or let go of, and maybe you put so much into it that you're wondering, should I continue to put effort into it or should I just let this go? I think this does have you in your feelings because I feel like you have to make a choice here. And look at that. Five of Pentacles clarifying the Seven of Swords with the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Yikes. There could be some drama here because of somebody that you don't trust, like pushing this person away. They could have fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Tell me more about that. King of Swords. I feel like if this is somebody that like you couldn't trust, you left them out in the cold, or they did this with you, I feel like this person wants to recover the relationship or like apologize or whatever to kind of fix this, because they don't want you to get too far away, or you don't want them to get too far away, whoever did it. But it's almost like this is something where someone is thinking about this first, like doing a lot of thinking and not really a whole lot of action on it. Tell me more about that. But I feel like you're going to let this go. There's something here you're going to let go of. All right. Why the Queen of Wands? The Ace of Swords. I think you're going to be very honest with somebody. No, Shampa, I haven't done Capricorn yet. We're on Cancer. I think there's going to be some truth revealed. For some of you, you could be in like same-sex relationships. If not, this could be somebody that there's some truth revealed about this person playing both sides. Give me one more for that. Five of Wands reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Cups. This is like somebody that played you before wanting to come forward and communicate with you now and tell you how they feel and try to make amends, want to fix this. Ten of Swords reverse, like want to heal from this. I don't know if this is good for you or not. Tell me more. Ten of Wands. The Three of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords. Give me one more. And the Two of Pentacles. I think if this is relationship, like romantic relationship focus, this is somebody, this is somebody that is a player. And I don't think they've changed. If this is someone you've already like, no, this is not somebody that's changed their behavior. Behavior is not changed. They just don't want you to see it. And they could even be like spending money on you, buying you nice things. I don't know, giving you nice things to try to distract you or something, Cancer. Like to try to distract you or keep you busy, try to distract you from seeing everything. I don't know, that's random, but what else? I definitely see someone, you got the love call, somebody reaching out to you, trying to tell you how they feel, trying to keep things lighthearted, trying to find out if they have a place. This is somebody that may want to like meet up with you, have a good time, try to have like a positive mindset or whatever. But again, it may take a little time for you to see the truest version of this person. This is somebody that's very selfish and self-indulgent. And I feel like ultimately you're going to be happier from moving on from this person, because I feel like you're only going to end up giving them a second chance to hurt you. Because this does feel like somebody that already did that in the past, or that you already know is not trustworthy. So take that for what it is. All right, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Beauty said, went back to watch Taurus, just went through all of that. Baby coming home. He's blocked on everything, and I am unbothered. Well, that's good. I'm glad. All right. Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current situation for Leo? Hey, Anella. What is Leo's current situation? The extended versions of these readings are available on Patreon. Hey, Diana. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What do we got for Leo? What's going on with Leo? What's Leo's current situation? The Knight of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. I feel like there's a very quick change happening in your life. And this is something that requires you to be patient and put effort into, but maybe you're confused about it. Let's see. You have the Star. So you are focused on some kind of new beginning. There could also be healing from something that was very disappointing or heartbreaking for you. Page of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles. If there's somebody being a player, I feel like you're aware of it, or you will be becoming aware. For some of you, this could be that maybe you've been financially drained in some way, and you are trying to like recover that. You have the Nine of Pentacles here with the Death card. Okay. And the Fool right behind that. Guys, are you ending your singlehood, Leo? Are you ending your singlehood? Single Leos, I think you got a relationship potentially coming in. Now, some of you that are in a relationship, you could be making your way out of it, deciding to be single. And you have the Five of Cups and Page of Cups in reverse. Ooh, with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. I do think that there may be some type of sadness, grief, maybe some resentment, or I don't want to say resentment. What's the word I'm looking for? This is like, I feel like there is an ending for a lot of y'all. This ending, I feel like you stop communicating with someone. This could be someone younger than you. It could have to do with somebody younger than you. I feel like there's some grief here. Let me see. Why am I getting like there's somebody you can't walk away from, but there's some sort of hidden secret in regards to this? This could be a Pisces for some of you. Or this could be someone that just has secrets themselves. Some of you, this is somebody that can't walk away from something, some sort of codependent connection or addiction. Can't let that go. Clarify. I also feel like there is some type of fear in regards to some drama, or in regards to a potential change that happens very quickly. Like this is something that is evoking some sort of fear within you. Like you're worried that there's going to be drama, or you're worried that things are changing too fast. Like I feel like you're trying to avoid the drama. I also feel like a lot of you are protective of your own peace. For some of you, there could be some healing that has happened from something that changed unexpectedly and didn't work out. Um, and you may be more focused on your healing aspect and protecting your own, like how far you've come. Some of you, this could also be feeling very protective over a child. But why do I see Leos, those of you that are in committed relationships, like I said, I think I'm talking to separate Leos here, but those of you that are in committed relationships, I really feel like you're investing more into that. You're investing more into being, present in your relationship, into um, having better communication, um, that sort of thing. Now, why this Nine of Pentacles energy? Five of Pentacles. Yikes. Tell me more. Some of y'all, I don't know if this is you or is somebody that you're doing this to, but somebody's getting left out in the cold and feeling abandoned and feeling unappreciated, um, feeling lonely and working on their own healing. Hey, Pop. Mm. Um, if you were dealing with financial disappointments in the past, I do think that the money is coming in. There may be a lot of money coming in, especially for those of you who are entrepreneurs or you work higher up within a company. I think if you were dealing with financial instability in the past, I think that's also changing for you. There seems to be something that is hidden that is not stable or is not, like, it feels like a missed opportunity. And it's almost as if you guys have some sort of choice and you're trying to protect something that you feel like you can't walk away from, something you feel obligated to in some type of way. And like you have laser focus on that more than anything. And you're putting forth your effort and energy into that. But be very careful of someone that has, I don't know if they're jealous or they're, yeah, I don't know if they're jealous because it feels very much like a jealousy thing. But like someone trying to put a monkey wrench in whatever it is that you're trying to protect. Let's see. What else is going on with Leo? Again, you got some abundance coming in. You may even feel like y'all have many options. There is somebody in your life that's reflecting some old wounds to you. I'm seeing a sudden change that brings in a lot of happiness, maybe something that you were not really expecting. Also, like I said, there are some of you whose relationship is evolving to the next level. And this may be somebody that is worth opening your heart to, that may be offering you something that's not toxic, something that could be very healing and has where there's a lot of good communication in that connection. All right. I mean, I like the latter part, but I think some of you Leos are dealing with some things that may be a little bit more difficult. All right. Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What's the current situation for Virgo? What's the current situation for my Virgo subscribers out there? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Hey, Pop. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Virgo, what's going on with you? Virgo, your reading, I think, was very interesting this month. Your individual sign read. All right, Virgo. Thank you guys for being here, though. If you're still watching or you're in the room, please make sure you hit the like button for me. Virgo, Ace of Pentacles reversed. I do not like that you started that out like that. Because why am I seeing somebody give something to you, but it's not, either it's not stable or it's not all the way yours? For some of you, this could be that you're benefiting from either a business partnership or relationship that fell apart or didn't get off the ground. You have the King of Wands in reverse. I think you're getting a lot of attention, or there's somebody around you getting a lot of attention, maybe for being a player. There could be some drama around you. And you have the King of Pentacles reversed. What is going on, Virgo? And the Moon. Be careful of somebody not being who they claim to be, or someone trying to take your resources. Like, yeah, somebody trying to take your resources, trying to take something you worked hard for. Now, I do see where with the World and the Star, there is some kind of unavoidable ending in your life that is leading to something better and leading to some kind of new beginning, right? And it requires you to let go of the past or let go of something that wasn't meant to be for you anyway. And you have the Sun in reverse, Leo energy with the Four of Wands. Are you unhappy in a marriage or in a higher level committed relationship, Virgo? I'm going to try to see. Unhappy with some type of commitment. I don't know. Some of you, this is just maybe there's a relationship and it's like you're not ready to, there's a relationship with potential, but you're not ready to like let the world know. You're not going Facebook you know, you're not ready to change your Facebook status or whatever, you know. Um, I definitely feel like you feel stuck in some way, almost helpless. Like you could see what you want, but you feel like you can't have it. It could be something where you feel maybe it's created some form of bitterness for you, or somebody is like this towards you. Now you do have the Four of Pentacles, as we clarify, in reverse. So you are releasing something that's not stable for you, and you're gaining more stability, Queen of Pentacles. So you're letting go of something in your past that wasn't stable for you, but this feels like a good let go. Like it's also creating more stability for you in your life in the present moment. Why the King of Wands in reverse? The Nine of Pentacles. Some of y'all are like letting go of a player who was very selfish and only thinking of himself. And I think you could even be like benefiting from that if that's the case. Like if you're going through like a divorce when your husband or whoever, your wife cheated on you, I think you may get it all, you know, like, yeah, they cheated on me, but I got the last laugh because let me go, I'm gonna laugh my ass all the way to the bank type of situation is what it's giving. Um, I definitely feel like there's something from the past that also is benefiting you. Something from the past coming up that is benefiting you, Virgo. You have the Knight of Pentacles reversed with the star. This is like you taking initiative and taking some type of action here to recognize that a piece of your life or that portion, whatever situation we're dealing with, is no longer that it can't go where you're going. And I think you're healing from it. Maybe you are pursuing something where, you know, you're finally having clarity, you're having an aha moment. You're saying to yourself, you know, the truth. And I feel like you're moving towards a new beginning, something new for yourself. There's healing in this. I also, why do I am also getting that some of y'all are coming up out of a financial bind or something, and it's going to be like lucrative. You have the Ace of Swords clarifying the Sun in reverse and the Eight of Wands. I'm getting some truth has come to light, or there's some sort of clarity that you have. It may have to do with something that you were hiding or something that was I don't want to say unfair to you, but it feels like something that was making you unhappy. Okay. Some of you are actually moving. Or remodeling. I do see you may be putting your like pushing putting yourself a little too thin, putting a lot of effort into a few different things. I would be careful because there does seem to be someone that is untrustworthy. I don't know if this is a person that's gossiping about you, talking about you. Some of you have unwanted legal matters you may be dealing with. that require, I don't know, they may require you to have to pay something or to invest in an attorney or invest in a lawyer of some kind. Maybe invest your time into studying how to break away from that. What else is going on with Libra? Or for me to say Libra, I know I'm reading for Virgo. Maybe it has to do with the Libra or has something to do with a legal situation. Now, I am seeing stability here. But why do I feel like you're lacking some type of confidence? Some of y'all, it has to do with a karmic relationship where there was like resentment and you got to let go and learn to love yourself and release that. I think you're taking some sort of risk here, taking a chance on something. And things are, I'm telling you, there is some unexpected abundance coming towards you. It may come in all of a sudden. I want to tell you too, there are people watching you, paying a lot of attention, whether there is somebody paying a lot of attention to you, Virgo. I feel like if they're paying attention to you, either because they want to be in a connection with you, like relationship, or because they are watching your relationship. I feel like you guys are enabling boundaries and you are finally like ending something, is what it's telling me. All right. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm going to keep going. Hold on. I'll be right back. I just need to stand up and stretch for a second. All right. Whew. That shit felt so good and was so needed. Okay, Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's going on with Libra? Jean is a Libra rising. Hey, Michelle. What's going on with Libra? Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for being here. What's going on, my Libra subscribers? Money, money, money. Money. Some of y'all got money coming in. Maybe from a relationship for some of you. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who got some money. You have the World. I think you're very focused on like your family being happy. Hey, Maxine. You're letting go of something and letting that situation end. Look at this. Libra. Look at y'all showing up and showing out. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Stop playing. And the 5 of Swords. There may be some indecisiveness when it comes to a relationship or family. Some of y'all, I think you've been betrayed. At part of the deck, you got the 10 of Swords here. I think you've been betrayed, and that may be bringing bring something here to an end for you. And I feel like you're more focused on family. Yeah, you feel unappreciated. Some of you feel like you let your guard down for the wrong person or something. There may even be something like that you're tired of fighting about. Like you're like, I'm not even trying to fight with you no more. You know, you have the Seven of Cups and the Strength card. I do feel like you got a lot of options here. And some of you are trying to control your feelings, control your emotions. Let's see. Page of Pentacles reversed. I think you're taking on a lot of responsibility. And maybe there's things that you've taken on that you have regret, like for taking those things on. Clarify these messages. I feel like there's someone that has betrayed your trust. For some of you, it's a Leo. It doesn't have to be, but there's like somebody that you cannot trust this person. And I feel like you benefit from that, like financially. I would also be very careful with your finances, Leo or Libra. My bad. I know who I'm reading for. Because there may be somebody that's like secretly trying to take your money or trying to take something from you that they feel like you won't give willingly. You have the Tower here. Something unexpectedly is coming to an end. I feel like there's something that was outside of your hands and you're like making a decision to let that go. Ten of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords. What the? Some of y'all are just very focused on being a parent. Like you don't want to walk away from your family. Um, but maybe there's some trust issues that you have when it comes to a partner or when it comes to somebody you feel like is a player or you don't it's like you don't trust them or they don't trust you. So but I feel like more of the responsibility falls on you. um I think you are focused on the new, but there's also something inside that may feel like there is a little sadness or grief, maybe some regret. But I think you're focused on something new that feels hot and fiery, that sort of thing. And you have the Seven of Cups with the Strength card, Leo energy. Some of y'all are almost being forced for your head to be stronger than your heart. Some of you are having to be honest about your options. There may be some truth being revealed about someone's options and is telling you to be strong in dealing with this. I do feel like there is somebody you're maybe not communicating with, but it's like they bring drama or they are drama. They could be jealous in some way too, because there may be something that's like, I don't know, you're in the light in some way. It reminds me of the Diddy thing, stay in the light. That's my new shit. I don't care what nobody say. That's my new thing. I be like, stay in the light. Stay in the light, y'all. Stay in the light. I don't know what to tell you. All right. What else is going on with Libra? Some of you are meeting somebody new, dating someone new, planning a date, you know. Um, I feel like whoever this is, you and this person complement each other well. But it feels like there is someone that's like feels almost possessive of you in some way. And I think a lot of y'all are going through an ending, trying to cut that out of your life. Maybe even giving somebody the silent treatment, or someone's doing this with you. Somebody here is definitely avoiding a conversation. And it's like you got to let go of something. Some of y'all need to let go of some resentment you feel towards someone so that you can evolve to the next level. Some of you, you need to let go of someone and start giving yourself the love you were giving to someone else. That's what it's telling me, Libra. Let's do Scorpio. Melg said, Taurus read sounds like a desperate cry for someone to love them. Hell no, definitely not me. I don't know. All right, Scorpio, what's going on with my Scorpio subscribers out there? What does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Shavonda. I am good. I'm good. It's an all right day. I'm in a little bit of pain, but I'm pushing through. Oh, shit. It just feels, I don't know, I just be feeling uncomfortable lately, like physically. But it's not as bad as it was. So hopefully it's healing. All right. Scorpio. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What's going on with y'all? The sun reversed and the star. There's a new beginning here. Maybe you're not happy with it, though. Some of y'all are getting over, or you're healing from some sort of unhappiness. Or there may be some truth revealed from what was something that was hidden. I feel like you got a lot of weight on your shoulders, Scorpio. There may be something that you want to happen now. I want it now. And it's not. It's not happening now. I'm sorry. It's not happening now, baby. You have to be patient. Some of y'all, it's like a move, or you want to travel and it's like you can't, or you want to move or something. And it's like, maybe it's not happening as quickly as you want it to. You kind of feel stuck, but you're persevering is what I see. I do feel like there's maybe something you're celebrating as well, some kind of new beginning. I also feel like there's certain people in your life that you are no longer communicating with or talking to. Queen of Pentacles energy with this Eight of Wands. Okay. Some of y'all have learned an expensive lesson. But I feel like you're gaining stability from something. I think you are taking back the power, taking back your own power. But there is still something left undecided. I feel like you guys are, whatever was hidden had to do with something from the past, but it's not hidden anymore. And so it feels like that's being let go of, because not like now you know, or you're healing from it. It could have to do with somebody being a player with the King of Wands in reverse. I think you're trusting your own intuition about some kind of decision, but I feel like a lot of you have been put in a position where you have been betrayed in some way. And so there may be certain people you have no choice but to cut them out and let that go. Some of y'all definitely feel stuck, okay? Definitely feel stuck. I also want to say, I don't know, there are you guys getting clean or something? I do feel like there is a relationship with someone that feels like a extremely strong connection. You feel drawn to this person, but there seems to be either physical distance or some type of distance there. But you have a lot of love for this person, respect for them. They have a lot of love for you. Maybe you're not together with them. If you are single, Scorpio, I feel like your next chapter, you got somebody coming in, a soulmate type of energy. You about to allow yourself to open yourself up to it. You can be celebrating with this person. You're gonna be a lot. This person gonna open your ass wide open. Vulnerability. Now, maybe this is a child, like parent-child relationship. It doesn't have to be. It could be that. It could be like a parent-child relationship for some of y'all. Um, I do see some form of like celebratory type of energy here, Scorpio. There's something you're celebrating. I feel like also there's something that you have to give up that maybe you've tried to hold on to. But there also feels like something that you can't walk away from, or it's been difficult to walk away from it and let it go. It still seems to have its like hooks into you, but I think you are taking, you have more power, more control over it now. You are seem to be kind of taking your power back in the situation. What else is going on with Scorpio? Someone may reach out and tell you how much they love you, wanting to build with you, connect with you. I'm telling you, y'all are moving on from people in the past that have worn their welcome out. I think you're also taking a good look at yourself in the mirror. There's some of you, there's a relationship that you're dealing with. I don't know if this is a romantic relationship or not, but there's a relationship that's reflecting some old inner wounds within yourself, things that you need to change. I feel like y'all are learning what you need to learn. You're on to the next phase, learning something from a karmic connection with somebody. And it does feel like there's an end to some type of addiction. You literally have the coffin card at the bottom of the deck, which is underlying energy, with the addiction card. Are y'all ending some type of addiction? Whether it's addiction to a codependent relationship, some type of controlled substance, attention. I mean, anything, you can be addicted to anything, right? Anything in excess can become an addiction. Hell, it could be working out for some of you. I don't know. But it looks like you're ending the control that something had over you, the addiction that it, may have had. So That's a beautiful energy. I love that for y'all. Congratulations. Okay. Hopefully you guys ended up seeing the Scorpio videos that I posted in shorts. If you haven't, go check them out. Let's talk about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what is the current situation for Sagittarius? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current situation for Sag? What's the current situation for my Sagittarius subscribers? Kat, you're a Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising sign. Is that what you're saying? Gabriella. Hi, love. All right. Sagittarius. What's the current situation for Sagittarius? Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. If you are interested in the Sagittarius read, check out the website. The individual sign reading is there. Or see it on Patreon. All right, Sagittarius. What's going on with Sag? 8 of Wands in reverse. You're waiting. A lot of y'all are waiting on something. You kind of feel stuck, maybe. It's like you're looking at the calendar. You're waiting, counting the days of something is what it feels like. You do have the Page of Wands. There could be communication. You're communicating with somebody, getting some sort of truth, or there is a conversation had where the truth is revealed. You have the Ace of Pentacles reversed with the Six of Pentacles. Something you've been giving effort and energy to has, maybe you're finding out it's not getting off the ground. Ooh, what is going on, Sagittarius? 10 of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Damn. So, and the Ace of Swords, there may be some clarity, some truth revealed that makes you feel very betrayed. That makes you feel like something is not a forever thing. It's not, it has no stability. Some of y'all, this has to do with your finances as well, or may affect your finances. You've got the 2 of Wands here and the Moon. There does seem to be some type of decision that you have to make, or maybe you feel stuck in this situation and you're not trying, like you're trying to hide how you feel because your emotions sort of keep going up and down. You have the 8 of Pentacles or 8 of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. I think there is an ending coming though. There is an ending to feeling stuck or feeling like you can't get away from something, and things are about to open up for you significantly. For some of y'all, this does have to do with a Pisces. Maybe not, but I'm seeing Pisces energy. So clarify these messages. Yeah, there is an ending to y'all being stuck here, to you being stuck in whatever situation. I feel like once you get going, and I think you're putting forth the effort to move forward, but once you get out of that stuck place, it's over with. Queen of Swords reversed. You may be feeling a little bitter towards someone, and so maybe there's like, you're being more straightforward. You really ain't got no hair on your tongue. The way in which you communicate is a little different, Sagittarius, or somebody's doing this with you. You do have the Fool. So something is not for you anymore. Okay, it's not. But it's pushing you to take a chance on something else, a new beginning, something that you have no idea, like, how it's going to go, how it's going to play out. But I think it's going to play out really well for you. I think things are going to start coming together for you. You may even get a lot of attention for whatever it is that you're doing moving forward. I do feel like a lot of y'all are trying to avoid some sort of drama from feeling stabbed in the back or betrayed in some type of way, or feel like there's a tough ending that you're dealing with. Maybe it's also for some of you, it's hard to heal from this. This is not something that you can easily heal from. Um, I feel like there is an ending here where it's like you got to give up. You got to give up something you were fighting for or protecting, or, and I'm seeing a lot of y'all do feel stuck, can't walk away from something, but I'm seeing you do walk away. Right now, you feel stuck, but I'm seeing that there is things start to come together. Some of you could even be traveling or moving, and like been waiting on that or something, and then like things start to come together. What else is going on with Sag? Yeah, what did I say? You feel stabbed in the back? Experiencing some sort of heartbreak, maybe because you feel like someone was deceptive, but I see you healing from that. There's something that can't be rebuilt. A relationship to someone that cannot be rebuilt. You may get some truth or clarity about this. I do think you got a lot of options, not gonna lie. But there's something from the past that's karmic. You got to let it go and you got to move forward. Somebody likes you, Sagittarius, but I think you just need time to focus on yourself. You can't even see really that this person likes you and is able to possibly bring in some sort of stability and security and permanence into your life because you're still hung up on past situations or situations that you feel stuck in. So get your shit together. All right. I wouldn't be me if I didn't say something crazy. Kat said, Mom passed. Sis is taking over mode. She wants to sell the house I live in. Lived in with my mom. BFF growing up is bitter. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Especially if you live in it. Is there a way to buy her out? All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's going on for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know? What's Capricorn's current situation? Current situation for Capricorn. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. Current situation for Capricorn, King of Wands in reverse. And the Knight of Wands. There's a player coming towards you, Capricorn. Now, for some of before I even get into that, let's see how this goes. But right now, it looks like there's a player coming in. You have the Nine of Wands, so you're guarded. You feel guarded. You're protecting yourself. The Emperor in reverse. Some of you just feel guarded, and you feel like maybe you don't feel like yourself, or like you have a lot of control. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So there is something here that is causing you, Capricorn, to be nervous, to feel anxiety, to feel stuck in some way. Wow. And you've got the Sun card in reverse with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all have been struggling with depression, sadness, anxiousness, worry, fears. And maybe you can't shake it. It feels like something is not changing. Okay. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Damn. And the Temperance reversed. What is going on, Capricorn? I see you got a new beginning, thankfully, with this Fool card that's showing its little head. But like, y'all have felt insecure or unstable in some type of way, like feeling like something is not growing, it's not moving forward, it's causing you to be stuck. And I think you want things to change rapidly and they're not. But I do see a new beginning happening for you. But it requires you to let go of some things. It requires you to open up and to move forward, to look at what the future could be and not focus on the negative. What else? Clarify. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't like it. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody that's very wishy-washy, very in and out. You could be, I don't know if they're in a relationship or committed, or you're in a relationship and committed and doing this to them, but there's some player energy here where somebody's in a relationship and trying to dip their toes in a different pond, okay? Be careful of that. Now you have the Nine of Swords with the Nine of Wands. You are going through some sort of ending, and it makes you fearful. Like, I feel like anxiety is at an all-time high because there's a choice you have to make, and maybe you don't see it clearly, or there's something that you have to decide. It feels like that you don't want to have regrets. Tell me about that. Things are going to change, though, for the better, especially if y'all have been through some sort of hurt or disappointment, Capricorn. Some of you, the hurt is healing. I also get like you guys haven't gotten what you wanted. There's been like something missing. And so maybe you've made some knee-jerk reactions, made some decisions that have caused you to kind of feel stuck, or because maybe you've made decisions because you have felt stuck in some way. I think you need to trust your own intuition. I feel like there is some healing that's happening, especially for those of you who have been in depressive states. I do see the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles is reversed. I feel like maybe your finances have been affected for some of you. If it's not that, it could be that there is something that a lot of you are gaining clarity on that's not permanent, wasn't ever meant to be stable for you, wasn't ever meant to be a permanent thing. I feel like some of y'all just got too comfortable, right? You got too comfortable. I feel like now you're gaining clarity over what needs to be let go of. And I feel like now, look at that. I'm so glad I wanted to get one more, because I genuinely think that now a lot of you are going to be celebrating something, possibly celebrating with family, gaining more financial stability, focusing more on yourself, pouring more into yourself, Capricorn. I think you're making decisions that benefit you in the near future. Some of you are deciding to be single, focus on yourself, and to pour into yourself. You're letting go of Ten of Wands in reverse. You are letting go of things that were causing stagnancy, that were not in like creating flow, like ease and flow for you. I think you are focused on the future and taking some sort of risk and weighing your options and opportunities on that risk. All right. I love this for us. What else can you tell Capricorn? My son's here. What else can you tell Capricorn? You've got the Mask. Somebody's hiding something, whether this is you, Capricorn, doing this to someone, hurting them, stabbing them in the back, or somebody doing this with you. Like, but I feel like that situation is coming to an end. There's no, is after this, I feel like it's no second chances. Someone's getting away from the situation. I feel like there's going to be boundaries set. And this is going to allow you to welcome the people into your life that are meant to be there. Yeah, some of y'all, I feel like your ego, you may have been listening to your ego. And this is something I think that's been taking like a ticking time bomb, been waiting to happen. But you do seem to have an opportunity to meet some new people, let go of the things that have been holding you back, let go of one-sided relationships and enable healthier boundaries. Some of y'all are also going to be like going to get-togethers or a gathering of sorts. But that's what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn. Hopefully that's helpful. As a fellow Capricorn here, you know, we like the money part. So there's that. All right. Not because we're all about money, but we like the freedom that money provides us in some way. Aquarius. What is going on with Aquarius? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Mimi asks, would I mind pulling a card for those of us that are in no contact? At the end, Mimi, at the end, I will, after Pisces, I will pull a card for those of you who are in contact. Or okay. Aquarius, thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Your first card out is the moon, Piscean energy, maybe Cancer as well. Somebody's something for sure. You have the moon and the high priestess. Somebody's hiding something. Some of you, this is a Pisces that has something hidden. You have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Why am I getting there is someone here that is like not wanting to take on a certain type of responsibility that comes with a relationship or some kind of title. They may even be resentful or bitter, or this is you feeling this way towards them. You're the 4 of Cups. I definitely feel like you feel some sense of loneliness and feel maybe even taken advantage of. You're the 9 of Swords here, or there's a fear of being taken advantage of. Some of you are afraid about the next steps or what someone will do, what they're gonna do. I think you guys are gonna be in a position to celebrate something in the month of July or here very soon. But it really does, it's feeling like, I'll be honest, like there's something you feel unfulfilled by. Like you're not happy with, you're not fulfilled by it, you know, and it may be something where you have to accept some sort of truth or you have to work on your own healing. I feel like there is someone that has a lot of options, maybe hiding their options, doesn't tell you about their options. Some of y'all feel like you can't walk away from from family. Like you can't walk away from a responsibility that you don't even want to take on anymore or something, or that somebody's doing this with you. Yeah, there is a person you have some type of history with or a past with that may be making you feel unappreciated or made you feel like there was a lack. I feel like there is a strong fear, Aquarius, when it comes to being in a committed relationship. Like it seems like there's a really strong fear of committing yourself completely to a certain relationship, or some of you have a fear in regards to your partner in some kind of way. Can you tell me about that? Some of y'all, it may be a fear that like you're never going to find the right one that's going to do right by you. There could also be somebody that you feel like maybe you feel some sort of shame or guilt for releasing or letting this go, or they feel like this for with you. I definitely feel like there's an opportunity here when you recognize and get yourself really, really uncomfortable and understand you're not getting what you want or your needs aren't getting met. There's an opportunity for you to take a chance and start fresh, but don't let your fear hold you back from taking that chance. Okay. I also want to say some of you could be learning something new. I don't know if this is like going to school. I don't know. There's something here you're either learning or teaching. I definitely see you reminiscing. There may be somebody from your past that you still have some type of feelings for, but you've been trying to get away from this person or run away from this person, or this person still has feelings for you. I don't know. I do feel like the running energy comes from your ego in some way. Some of y'all need to take time to heal for real. I do see a one night stand, Aquarius, where it's like good sex, good chemistry. I see you guys preparing for another new relationship. There's a new person or a new relationship coming up for y'all. Maybe not in July, but it's here. It's coming. It's going to be more stability coming in, but you may have to protect it though. So those of you who want a new relationship, I'm seeing that in your near future. Okay. Pisces. All right, messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's the current situation for my Pisces subscribers? What does Pisces need to know? Pisces. Pisces. All right, Pisces. Thank you guys for being here, for spending this time with me. I appreciate that. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Okay, Pisces. What's going on with you? Current situation, 7 of Cups. Oh, y'all are dealing with a player, or you are the player. King of Wands reverse, 7 of Cups. Either you are the player or you're being played. You have the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Some of you are overcoming financial instability, getting some money. Things are about to change for you for the better. Some of y'all are coming out of a place of darkness, abandoned, feeling abandoned, that sort of thing. There could be a block in communication between you and someone, like you not talking to this person, maybe because there is some kind of truth. I don't know. You have the 6 of Cups. I do feel like Some of you are trying to let go of a burden or weight from a past relationship or a past person. But I feel like really you wanna fix it, you wanna heal it. Um, there is definitely something here where you've got to make sacrifices in order to take certain action. And some of you are having to make sacrifices so that you can celebrate something with your family or focus more on your family. You have the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. There may be something here, a new love opportunity that you can't pursue, or something here where you're trying to move on from it. Some of you need to be putting your effort and energy into a child. Um, some of y'all also, this could be like some kind of move for you that you're planning. You're the, I do feel like, hey, Pop, I got like 5 more minutes. Can you give me that? Thank you. Um, I feel like some of you are confused about the energy that you've been putting into something here. And I'm strongly getting like you may have been dealing with somebody that is not meant to be your forever. They're not meant to be long term in your life. Um, and this would be someone that also makes you feel lonely, makes you feel bitter, like you got to protect yourself against them because they're inconsistent and really know what they want. So they may be presenting in a way that makes you feel like insecure in regards to yourself or insecure in regards to the relationship. I feel like y'all don't want to walk away from somebody though, but you feel like there's a block in communication or understanding. Enigmatic. Um, there's somebody from the past that you kind of keep going back and forth on the merry-go-round with this person. It's like a part of you know you need to walk away, but you can't walk away. You love them. You got a lot of love for this person. Some of y'all have kids with them, but this is just keeping you in the same cycle because you're not learning what you're supposed to learn here to let it go. And so you're hurting yourself longer and longer because you refuse to see it for what it is and to release it. When you're not happy, giving someone, if somebody is unhappy with you or they're not accepting of what you're offering to them, you can't give them more of what they already don't want and expect that that's somehow going to prove your loyalty to them or somehow going to prove or make them open up their eyes magically to see like you're the best person for them. Like, no, they already don't appreciate it. They already make you feel like shit. They already don't invest fully into the relationship. So it does not matter how much you give, you're depleting yourself because there is no one pouring into you. So eventually you have given so much of yourself trying to prove something to someone else that you will not have anything left for yourself. So I mean, if that's the kind of thing that you want to happen, it'll suck the life right out of you. And that's sad, but that's, I mean, it's honest though. So if that's what you want, go ahead, keep doing what you're doing. But you cannot change someone's mind by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. Um, I do feel like there's, you guys may be coming into having an understanding that you got to let go of something. I feel like as a lot of y'all moving on, there's new opportunities coming in, but I do feel like it's almost at the expense of not like wanting to let go. You know what I mean? of a consistent, always looking back. And so something is not ever going to be enough because this person's not your person. So you trying to force a square into a round hole is not working, but you continue to do more of what's not working, hoping that eventually this time it's going to work. This time I've worn them down enough. This time is going to be it. And it's like, unfortunately, you got to accept that some things are not meant to be forever. They're not meant to go where you're going. And you got to focus on the new energy here. Okay. You got to make a choice. Sometimes you got to make a choice between you or them. That's unfortunate. All right. There you are, looking back at the past, addicted to the past. Letting the past control you for some of you. Because you're heartbroken. I think there's a period of separation between you and someone you feel sad about. I do feel like there is someone that may reach out and tell you like, hey, I have feelings for you, love. You know, I like you, but you're so triggered and focused on this other situation, still dealing with that, and not having some kind of healthy boundary, that it hinders the growth potential. All right, Pisces. All right, Mimi asked me to do let me see what she asked. Can I pull a card for those in no contact? These are going to be the messages for those in no contact. All right, y'all. These are the messages for those in no contact. Can you tell my subscribers that are in connections or have a connection with somebody they are not in contact with? The Hanged Man, the Nine of Swords, Judgment, that Nine of Swords won't go away. The Page of Swords reversed, and the Seven of Swords. There's major trust issues here, and neither one of y'all want to be the first one to come forward. I'm definitely seeing where somebody wants to come back around, but there's a block in communication or someone's not being honest. I'm definitely seeing codependent connection here, or someone feeling stuck, kind of waiting to come back together or waiting. But this feels like there's no stability there. Ace of Pentacles reversed. There's a lack of stability in the situation. Why is the Devil here? Because it's trying to push you to start new, start fresh. The Magician, to put effort in other things. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Ten of Wands in reverse. Somebody does not want to take on the doesn't want to take on the responsibility that comes with having a committed relationship. Maybe they're being slow about it, whatever. I feel like there's a lot of hurt here for those of you in no contact. Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords. There's a lot of hurt here, whether you know it or not, I don't know. But there's somebody here that's been definitely untrustworthy in the situation. And it's telling you, look at that, Death card and Six of Cups reverse, needing to bring this situation to an end and let go of the past. Release the past and not let this situation continue to hold you back. This needs to be like a clean break, clean cut, letting go of this individual to make room for better things, because this is something here has you mentally stuck, emotionally stuck. It has to do with your feelings in the situation. There's a lot of regret, but there's a lot of inconsistency here. Someone, and really what it is like, I feel like you need to accept the truth. I do see where you love this person or care about them, whatever, or they care about you, but it's like someone doesn't want them to walk away. They want to come forward and have like a new beginning here. But there still remains a lot of inconsistency when it comes to that person. I think there's a lot of things they don't tell you. I think there's a lot of things maybe you don't know. And if you did this to them, then shame on you. I don't know. But it's really definitely telling me like, this is not it. There's no stability here. It may feel like a missed opportunity, but I think it's more of an opportunity to release the past so you could focus on make better choices and better decisions for yourself in the future. And I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear, because most people want to, you know, they want to know that they're getting back together and da 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 da. But this is the year, 9 of Hearts year. If you don't know about the karma cards, go over to the karma cards. The link is right there. Okay, it is a 9 of Hearts year. That is a divorce card, an ending card, a breakup card. It can be a wish card. It can be a wish card if ending things is what you want to happen. Or it can be an ending that maybe you didn't want it to happen, but it ends up bringing in beautiful things, in allowing space or creating space for beautiful things to come in. Okay, so if you try to hold on during a 9 of Hearts year and the universe is like, no, thank you. You can't hold on to that. Give me, that's mine. And you're like trying to fight it. It only hurts worse. Let that shit go. Start fresh and watch how things just start to fall into alignment. All right. That's what I have for y'all. I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button. All the good things. All right. Peace. Love, peace, and chicken grease.